Right, so this is the craft presentation for Indigenous Social Work 351. I'm Jonathan Sava, and today I'm going to be presenting my hand drum that I've made. So a description first of all for the hand drum is that it has been used in many ceremonies and round dances, and there's a lot bigger drums that are used for the powwow trails. It's meant to be a form of healing for the drummers, and it's also meant to be a spiritual practice and help to thank those spirits that are with us at that moment. My inspiration for making the hand drum is that when I was younger, until I was about 14 years old, I used to be a drummer, and I used to drum at round dances, and I used to be on the powwow trail until I was about 13 or 14 years old. So that's where my inspiration came from. It took about a week to make the hand drum, with everything included. And the making of it was somewhat bought, and some of it was through actual manual labor of hunting and taking care of it. So we had killed an elk. So this one is currently made of elk hide. And so when we made it, I didn't make the rim, I bought the rim. And so we would measure the rim first compared to the hide. And then we would cut out the hide with shear scissors because it was too thick. And then once it was cut out, we would soak it in water for a night. And then we'd also cut off the strands too, like the back here. Cut the strands, and we'd soak those in water again for the night too. And once it was done soaking for the night, we would stretch it, and then usually you can make holes differently, but we simply used a hole punch, a little small hole punch for the little back here. And then another part was that I had to learn this. My uncle taught me how to bring in the strands so we can make the holes and how to cross section it and how to hold in the middle here so we can tighten it together. And then after it's stretched out over the rim and tied together at the back, you would just leave it for the night and let it sit, and in the morning it would be dry enough so you could take it. And then for regular care of it, you should usually put bear grease around it, because if it becomes too dry, the hand drum will crack. So constant bear grease about once every month or so, and just let it sit there and dry and let it sit with the hand drum. Another thing is the hand drum should never be placed on its face. It always needs to be sitting upwards like this. And for the stick, I did not make the stick. I simply gathered the willow, and my family did the rest. And that's all I have for today for the hand drum. Thanks.